Hello everyone, this is Shelby with Shelby Creations. Welcome back to the Dragon's Den. I know some of you are going to see the weird reflections down here on my glass top. The camera, or the light that's over my desk, is right above where my phone is, and I use my phone for videotaping. And no, I haven't gotten into the where you go through and edit everything. So what you see is actually what happens. So I added another light right over here to hopefully take care of that shadow that was created by my phone. And working in our Victorian, we are almost done. So I'm going to try, and I wanted to try to do something a little different. I did pull out a few pieces here. I do love this. Now this is one of the digitals that I bought off Etsy. And I prefer digitals as opposed to regular paper pads and all, because in a paper pad you may get anywhere from 1 to 4 of the same thing. But with a digital, if you like it, you can print it out as many times as you want to. So what I was thinking was a simple frame on that side, but on this side, I have this. This was actually one of the fly papers from a book, and I wanted to make it into a flip out. It's what I'm thinking. So let's work on this part first, because I know I'm going to need this down here, and then I want to cut around it. So let me pull out my double-sided tape. Now I'm not inking anything yet because I want to get this done and cut out first. And I did get a little wrinkle down there, so I'm just going to bring my bone folder down. That takes care of it. Oh, right side up. Now see, I tore a little bit there, but I'm not worried about it. It'll all work out in the end. Doesn't matter if I have a little jagged piece there. There's that side. I know it has been sweltering here so far this summer. And I usually don't mind the warmth. All this heat, oh my gosh. And some of you have it even hotter than we are here. So, again, burnish your tape down. It makes it easier to come off, the paper backing that is. And it makes the tape, to me, it seems like it sticks better. Pull out my... And no, I still haven't found my trash bucket. So, I'm waiting for the next person in our family who gets a new phone. Because those cell phone boxes, they are so sturdy. They are awesome. Now, I had glue out. I don't know where it went to. Let me see if I've got it down here somewhere. I found one. Everything's just sort of topsy-turvy. I cleaned everything off, put everything where it belongs. And of course I go to grab something and it's not there. Why? Because it's in the place where it belongs. It's supposed to be. Now, I think what I'm going to do to keep me from having to do too much cutting, just put that down there. Now, because I can feel the lumps in the glue, all I'm going to do is just take my bone folder and go over it also around the edges there. And then you can tell all those little bumps where the glue was, they're not there anymore. Go ahead and get me a paper towel. Keep this thing cleaned off. There. Now, what do I do? Here's my scissors. All I'm going to do is just trim around it. Getting close to the edge, and if I go a little bit over, it's okay. I mean, nothing is exact. At least nothing I do is exact. But you know, that's what makes things interesting. A little wonky here, a little wonky there. Or if you make a mistake, nobody knows you did it but you. Oh, a little bit too far over. Just trim that little edge there. Just like that. And get rid of my trash here. Now I'm going to set that aside, and I'm going to do the same to here. I'm going to get my tape going around, but I'm only doing it on 3 sides because I want to put that other piece, or maybe well, yeah, it'll go down first. So we can do 4 sides. See, when you're building your page, sort of figure out what is going where, and if you've got things that have to go under other ones, I try to put those down first, and then it saves a lot of trying to get things up and move them. And I've got such a frog in my throat this morning. I know we are in hurricane season here in southeast North Carolina. And I'm just hoping and praying we don't have a big one this year. I think the last big one we had was Florence. And believe me, that was enough. So what I'm going to do, let me see where this would lay on here, because I want to get this one as close to this side as possible, and then maybe just tuck that under. See, I've already got a fold here, but I want a little bit more, so I'm going to fold this in half, just like that. Now, this side's all going to go down, so at least that's my plan. But, you know, sometimes our plans don't work out quite right, but that's okay. We can make adjustments, and nobody will know, because you're the only one who will know if it doesn't work out right, except with me, and then all y'all know when I mess up. But it's okay to mess up. See which way. I think it goes this way. So I want that to go over here near the edge of the edge of the page. Now, because this is going down, I want to make sure I do put tape on here, because I don't want it popping up. So I'm going to put a piece right down the spine, just like that. The rest I can glue. Ooh. Give me just a moment. I'm almost out of coffee. Oh, now I'm out of coffee. And we went to Chapel Hill earlier this month. Excuse me. Because all my doctors are up in Chapel Hill. And what's usually a 2.5 hour drive because we ran into some kind of storm. We left here like at 11 in the morning and did not make it to Chapel Hill until almost 4:30 that afternoon. You would think there were accidents all along the road, but nope. But the traffic was like there was an accident. All right, now I've got that part. Looking good. Now I've already got that done. What I want to do at this point, and this is a little trick that I learned by my pokey tool. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the tape off, completely off of one side. Now on these other sides, what I'm going to do is release the tape, but bring it down just about to where I think it's going into the groove. I tell you what, let's not even go that far. Let's come back just a little bit so that we can make it into the groove safely. And by the groove, I mean the center part of the paper. Now, I'm going to come in here with my glue, just like that. Now, I'm going to do this one on this side of the page. I'm going to try to get it as close as I can to this edge, and then work my way back. Well, see, my tapes are still on this side. And then when I get to that groove, that center crease, I can then crease my paper. Now, I haven't pulled my tabs off yet, but I am going to come down here and put some glue, and then take off just this bottom one here. Well, the other side of it. Take off that one. Now, as I fit it into that crease of the pages, fold it back. That's going to stick. Now watch. I pull my sides. That one's down. I do the same here. And that's got, oh, that gave me a wrinkle. I could straighten it out, but I'm not. I like the wrinkle. It looks all right. Doesn't look bad. Now, I do need to darken this up just a tad because the outside around there is a bit darker. Just using what ink I have on my dauber. And go around. Now, I want to position this one where I can still see this part, but I don't want to be into that groove. And believe it or not, this is all I have pre-prepared. Everything else we're going to do on this is going to be on the fly. Put it about there. Come down. Now, I've got a flip here, and I've got all of this. So, now we get to figure out what we're going to do with it. I do have some that I had tore off of another page. I kind of like the blue with it because there is some pink here. I think that blue would be good. Or maybe I should do this both. Maybe down to, I don't know. We're just going to tear and see how it turns out. Some days you don't want to make decisions. Other days, it's okay. So basically along this blue line here, come across here, like that. And I do have a straight edge there. So this one, and all I'm doing is folding this back along that edge there where I want to tear it. Give it a little crease, and then I can tear. It's not going to tear straight, but it gives me an idea of how far over I want to go. Just like that. Easy peasy. Those of you that have been with me for a little while, you know I hate measuring. I do it if I have to, but if I don't, I'm gonna wing it. And that's basically what we're doing now. So, put some glue down here. And then all of the blank parts are covered. Then all we have to do is come in and decorate it. Put that down there. There. Now we look like that. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see. Where do we have... I have some other pages here. Ooh, that pink. That would definitely go there. That works. Dab it around the edges. Just to give it some definition. Let it pop out a little bit. Now I'm pretty sure, yeah, this whole thing is a sticker. And down, just like that. All right, that is trash. Then other pages I have here, I think are too big for that. So we're gonna pull out our bins. Did I see? Yeah, I saw a little piece fall off there. I'm wondering, would it? No, it's not big enough. So we've got our lace. We've got our stickers. These are the little teeny ones that maybe we'll use some of these. These don't look that bad. Is that all? As I put them in here because they're so small, they get lost and get down into the bottom of my little sticker tray. And then if I don't see them, I don't know to use them. Oh, those are pretty. The little bows. I don't know if these are... You know what? I'll spend most of the time fidgeting with this instead of just coming in here and getting it off. Got that one there. And then most of these are, well, some aren't flowers, some are flowers. So we're going to come in here with these and just, because you have these little things and they're always laying around, and why not use them? We can put one there. Got this one here. I think I'm gonna lay it right there on the edge. Why not? Because when it's open, you know, nobody's gonna see it until you open it. We have bottles. Now, right now I'm in the mood to use what I've got. Let's get it out of our way, because soon, you know, it's going to be the holidays coming up, and that is the best time to ask for supplies. or just ask your family to give you prepaid Visa cards. And that way you can go online to your favorite online shop or brick and mortar store and buy new supplies. But if you're like me, you buy new supplies and it's like, well, where am I going to put them? I have no more room. And to me, it always feels like such a waste if I don't use everything. So it's all about using our stash. Because I know each year, Nikki usually gives me a shopping spree. We didn't do it last year because I really did not have any more room for anything last year. I'll put another one down here. But this year, I definitely am going to have room. So, why isn't this one coming off? I know you're a sticker. Okay, come on, come on, come on. No, it does not want to come off. Alright, we'll mess with you later. I got a lone, solitary, little teeny flower here. Maybe it's my tape, because it doesn't want to take the backing off of these either. Alright, let's try a new piece of tape. Yeah, see how easy that popped off? I think we're just going to do the one here. Just like that. Now these are more of those plastic ones that I have just laying around that hasn't gotten used. They may not go with what I'm working on, but we're going to make it work. We're going to use them anyway because they have basically the same colors as the pink flowers I'm using. That where it's sort of overlapping there. Can't really see that one. Oh, I got another number here. I got another number. A lot of the things I use, it's, you know, I get these little things that are left over. It's like, well, where am I going to put this? Well, you don't want to do a 3 backwards. But all right, that one's down. Now let's try this last one. And if we can get this one off, make sure I got tape stuck to me, then we are set. We have used up all of our little teeny tiny pieces that have been hanging around. Oh, I did get it off. Now it's stuck to my hand. Oh, that static cling. Gently peel it off, because the tape sometimes will take your design with it. And right in there. Now, look at there. We have used up all of those little pieces. Yay! That's a good thing, right? Yes. Now, there was one thing that I had that I wanted to use, but now I gotta find it. It wasn't in there. It wasn't in there. Is it in here anywhere? I don't see it. I will find it. We'll look for it. We'll find it. We can do it. I don't think I've already used it, have I? It was almost like a little... There it is. That's what I want to use. And I think right in the middle is going to be perfect. I don't think this is a sticker. No. So we're going to pull out our glue. Get it down in the bottom. Put that down there. Come right in here with that. Just like that. We have our little flip, but there's really nothing in here, is there? What can we put on the inside here? Or do we want to put anything inside here? I may not want to put anything in there. I may just want to leave it like it is. We'll do this one. This is like a rubber sticker. It looks like a piece of needlework. That right there in the side. Just like that. Fold that over. We have that. And I think I'm calling it quits. I think that's going to be it. I'm not worried about anything holding this closed. But see, we have room. We can come in. We've got place to write. We've got place to add stuff if we want. And that's going to be it for today. We've got our flip out. And I mean, if you don't want that, you could put glue on the sides to have a pocket this way, or glue these two sides for a pocket that way. And we've used up all of our little pieces that were hanging out in our envelope. So all that done. So if you've enjoyed what I've shared with you today, give me a thumbs up. If you're a subscriber, thank you very much for subscribing to my channel. If you're not a subscriber, please do subscribe. Tuesdays and Thursdays are our journal days. And Saturdays are our work on whatever days. So I never know what Saturday is going to be until it gets here. So it's almost as much of a surprise to you as it is to me. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.